What's up, multiverse lovers? And today, I am doing a hot takes video for WWE. And here's the thing: I don't usually do these videos, but here is what's up. So I am just reacting to the biggest hot takes of all time, like from hot takes like from the '90s, '80s. What else? Probably from the '90s, 2000s, and just really all over from for wrestling basically. So that is really it. I'm just reacting to WWE hot takes just like of all time, and I'm gonna try to basically you know do I agree with it or do I disagree, and that's really it. So let's actually get started. Now, the first one is Vince wasn't that bad as a booker. Now, here is the thing. Vince McMahon was not a bad booker, but at the same time, he is. Especially, well, right now, I'm learning about WWE behind the scenes and booking overall. I am learning of also back in the day what Vince McMahon was doing. Like some of his moments weren't really was booking just for himself, and he was inserting himself with Stone Cold. He also did Hogan and Andre, and there was like so much. There's just memories of him as booking, just basically with big guys. And when it was like 2010s, I should say, no 2000, I should say straight up 2000s and the ruthless aggression era. That's where it hit, because I think a lot of people wanted Goldberg to be pushed, and then like 19 or 16 years later, he's literally just burying everybody. He's getting title reigns and etc. So that was basically of PG era. That's like where it started. It was really off. It was just really worse. Reality era, a new era. That's where it stopped. And then we got Triple H. Now Vince McMahon. So here's what I'm saying. He's 50% of a. So basically, what I'm saying, he is a 50-50 good of a booker. It's just really simple. Brock Lesnar was 100% the right guy to beat the streak. But the issue is the streak shouldn't have been broken at all. Yeah, that is something that that is like the biggest hot take of all time. Now, Brock Lesnar, I feel like it was a good choice, and here is the reason why. Listen, just really listen and hang on and just hang with me here. To me, Brock Lesnar in 2014 was just something else. And to be honest, it could have been someone else that should have broken Undertaker's streak. And a lot of people had the issue of it should have been broken at all. And to be honest, obviously you hear the saying that good things has to come to an end. That's something. And then we're gonna talk about Undertaker's streak in a little bit after this next hot take. But to be honest, Brock Lesnar was a good decision, but I also hate that it was a last minute decision, because I remember watching the Vince McMahon documentary, and Brock Lesnar just buried, no, not necessarily buried, just out of nowhere, just F5 Undertaker, and then 21 and 1, right? Yeah. Drew McIntyre was the right call to win the Money in the Bank this year, and him losing was the same night. And him losing on the same night was the right booking call. Now, you can make that this is really a big hot take. Now, here's the thing. I kind of expected Drew McIntyre to win, and I was fine by that. And then until Damian Priest versus Seth Rollins happened, he cashed in his Money in the Bank contract, and then CM Punk. Now, I feel like this is awesome. This is really a good decision, but at the same time, I forgot to say this. This was like a half. This is like half right basically. Well, half of this is basically right. Sorry, I'm doing it again. So here is what I'm about to say. Now, him winning the Money in the Bank contract, there was like six people that could have won, but five of them would have been smart about it. So here are the wrestlers that could have won. There was so basically what I said about the six was Drew McIntyre, Jey Uso, Carmelo Hayes, LA Knight, Chad Gable, Andrade. Bro, wait, that's actually six, right? Yeah, there's. Let me do it again. Jay, Carmelo, Jay, Carmelo, Chad, Andrade, LA Knight, and then Drew. Yeah. So, once again, anybody could have won. I was kind of expecting Drew, but there was like so many people that could have won. But out of those six people, one of them was dumb, and all five of them would have been smart about being world champion and cashing in. And then also, I didn't like how the Money in the Bank briefcase was wasted just like that. I would have see that's another thing. I feel like I would have put in Sheamus in there. I would have put in no, I don't think Sheamus. Well, Sheamus is a good one. And then another one would have been like Ilya Dragunov, Braun Breaker, or someone. I would have been okay with that. I would have basically replaced Drew McIntyre for someone else big. Like I said before, we're gonna come back to the streak, and Bray Wyatt should have broke the streak, and that is a really good hot take. Now, here's the thing: my uncle said that Bray Wyatt should have broke the streak because it's going to be more passing the torch to Bray Wyatt and everything. And to be honest, because Bray Wyatt was technically the Undertaker of that generation, and basically when Bray Wyatt came back, he started becoming more mysterious, and that's what I really like about Bray Wyatt. And once again, he may be one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, but I do not know. But he's really getting there. But if he gets inducted to a Hall of Fame, I'm gonna say yes. He is. He will be my. If he gets inducted to the Hall of Fame, I'll say yes, he is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. But one way or another, I think he can still make it. But back to the streak, basically. Now, once again, he's clearly the Undertaker of that generation. I feel like it would have been better. And then there's someone else that could have broken the streak, like Roman Reigns. He would have broke it already at WrestleMania 33, and I feel like him being hated after WrestleMania, I feel like it would have been better. And this would mostly be more of passing the torch. Basically, that would mostly be the same. Give John Cena the title again. Now, I can say this: he can win 17 world championships. Yes, give me Gunther versus John Cena. Give me a heel Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. Give me Rock versus Cena once again for the tiebreaker if Rock dethrones Cody. Or give me Roman Reigns and then John Cena becomes a heel. Give me whatever. But I'm mostly going to lean on John Cena versus Gunther. Now, if he actually breaks the 17th World Championship, I'd rather let him wait, and then I'll also put him in the IC title division because he has never won the Intercontinental Championship before. So here's the thing: there are so many good wrestlers in the Intercontinental Championship picture, it's Braun Breaker, it was Jey Uso, who else? I'm also thinking Sheamus, like a heel Sheamus, like a better heel Sheamus, and or it's just someone else. there's so many people that John Cena could face for the Intercontinental Championship, and they'll have a banger with them. So basically, what I'm saying, he can win two. He can win two championships: the World Heavyweight Championship and the Intercontinental Championship. But what I'm saying is that he should win the Intercontinental Championship first. The Punk and Drew's feud is the best rivalry in recent memory. To be honest, I feel like this is contender of being one of the greatest rivalries of all time, and this is also contenders of being one of the greatest rivalries of 2024. And then something else is blocking it. Those are my Nuggets, and man, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, and what's blocking it is Cody versus Roman, and there's also I guess Rock versus Roman or Roman versus the Bloodline, however. But basically, this is like one of my favorite feuds of the summer and how they kept building this up. And basically, I just really liked it. I really like this feud. And I don't know if they're done feuding, especially as, when Drew McIntyre returns and just renews the rivalry. That would make the rivalry way better, or I feel like it would have been worse because, we wanted to see Punk versus Seth or someone else. All right, I'm back. I got my nuggets, and the next hot take is Sheamus should beat Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania. Now, I can just say that I feel like it should be John Cena, but at the same time, I really do want to say Sheamus because I think they stopped when Sami Zayn was champion. I feel like it could be a good choice, but at the same time, if Braun Breaker has a championship match at somewhere else, I feel like it would have been against like someone like Sami Zayn once again, or let's see who else. I feel like Chad Gable, or I feel like or if they ever push Sheamus as their first as his first challenger, I feel like it would have been. I don't even think he would win. It's just because that was actually his first title match. Xavier Woods is the best wrestler in the New Day. Furthermore, I'm still chewing up my food. I think he deserves to be broken up from Kofi Kingston. The New Day is over, and Xavier is better without Kofi, deserving his own single run and title. Okay, here's the thing. I do not want the New Day to break up because obviously this is one of my favorite tag teams of all time, and basically if Xavier Woods is parting ways with Kofi Kingston, I feel like I don't know if I would like him or not, because here's the thing with me with heel turns. I'm basically a guy who just likes faces basically, and a little bit of heels basically, and a little bit of heels. But with Xavier Woods, I don't know. I feel like he should be singles champion, and I feel like him being a heel will be better. And depending on which championship he should win, probably he should go to SmackDown, win the U.S. Championship, win the Intercontinental Championship, and then probably work his way up to be a world champion. But as long as he doesn't get, as long as we don't have a Brock Lesnar around the world, around a black champion, we're good. We good. Sami Zayn was the wrong person to beat Gunther. I think it should have been Chad, Sheamus, or someone else. Now, half of this is right. Now, here's the thing. Now, Sami Zayn was the right person to beat Gunther, especially what happened last year at WrestleMania, and now this year he defeated Gunther, and technically he didn't have a long reign. Like he had a good reign. Like I feel like everybody would remember, but at the same time, it's memorable. It's like memorable for everybody basically. That's like That's what Triple H is trying to do. Now, the thing about it should have been Chad, Sheamus, or someone else. I really have to agree with that. Now, the thing is, with Chad Gable, he lost so many times, and I just didn't believe that Chad Gable wouldn't do it no more. Sheamus, he lost like twice, and he really didn't do anything. And then about the other person that it could have been, like my number one pick was either John Cena or Jey Uso. Now, here's the thing with Jey Uso, I feel like it would have been better, especially with 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 the matches that he had against Jimmy, because they just had a boring match. But with Gunther, you're gonna have a 5-star match with this dude. You're gonna have an Intercontinental Championship on the line, and you're just gonna be yeeting with that championship. And now John Cena, he would have won his first ever Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania 40. I feel like it would have been a big win for John Cena. So really, half of this is wrong. I feel like Sami Zayn was the right person to beat Gunther. Liv Morgan should have faced Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania this year instead of Becky Lynch, because Becky didn't need to face Rhea. Liv did. That is the same thing I have been thinking. Now, here's the thing. I like Becky, and I truly thought Becky was the right person to basically dethrone Rhea Ripley, and the right winner, and the right person, and basically the right Elimination Chamber winner to win. And what else I was about to say? Okay, really, that's it. But to be honest, Liv Morgan should have won the Royal Rumble, should have won the Elimination Chamber, however you want to put it. But to me, Becky, she actually lost, yes. But for Liv Morgan, I feel like she would have won, and it would have also made this rivalry a lot bigger for Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. But to be honest, since she got screwed out, since she got screwed from the Elimination Chamber, the Royal Rumble, the Battle Royal for that chance, all that would have been. I feel like all that would have been worse without the whole, without her and Dominic Mysterio just doing their own thing, basically. Braun Breaker should retire John Cena. Now, that's where we actually talk about Braun Breaker and John Cena in the Intercontinental Championship picture. Now, Braun Breaker should face John Cena at some point, because both of these guys are strong people, and then John Cena has already hit his prime in the mic skills, and Braun Breaker is starting to get there as being a mic worker. And I felt it would have been a good match, and the promos for John Cena would have been ruthless for Braun Breaker. And then I don't know about Braun Breaker about his trash talking. That's something I really got to think about. And to be honest, I think John Cena should face Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental Championship instead of, I guess Sheamus. Like, really think about it. He would have won his first Intercontinental Championship, and that it would have been like John Cena and Sheamus. I feel like Sheamus would have turned heel and then dropped the title to Sheamus at SummerSlam or something. And what else? And that's really it. Cody should lose the title at next WrestleMania. Okay, here's what I will about to say. Cody should lose the title before next WrestleMania. Yes, before next WrestleMania. And the thing is, here's the thing. I am still exhausted from Roman Reigns' title reign. Who else is title reign? Rhea Ripley's title reign, Gunther's title reign, Seth Rollins' title reign. I just want to see new guys to win the championship. I want to see next WrestleMania. I don't want to see the title to be held by the same person to next WrestleMania, next SummerSlam, or whatever. I just want to see The Rock to dethrone Cody Rhodes because they already have a story cooking. And then another thing is going to set up Rock versus Roman, Bloodline Rules, Tribal Combat, WWE title on the line, Ulafala on the line. Everything would be on, just literally everything. And then that would be, end of the era for Rock, for the whole storyline between Rock, Roman, Jay, and etc. Cody was my second opinion to dethrone Roman. It should have been Seth. Okay, I was thinking about Seth lately, about dethroning Roman Reigns. I always think about someone else that could have dethroned Roman Reigns outside of Cody. So my guess was actually Randy Orton. Now a lot of people don't think that it should have been Randy Orton. A lot of people, everybody's gonna be thinking that it should have been Sami Zayn. It should have been Jay. It should have been someone else like who else is like another option? CM Punk. Yeah. So, okay, let me talk about this one. My other options outside of Cody was like Randy, Punk, AJ, Bobby Lashley. Um, who else? There, I can name a lot of people. Sheamus, because they had a little feud, and yeah, I know Sheamus is a really bland one, but I guess Gunther is another one. But anyway, oh yeah, and Seth is another one too. Seth would have been a good one because he only faced him once. Since they never faced again, I feel like it would have been better for Seth Rollins to step in and to dethrone Roman Reigns. Alright, y'all, that is the end of the video. Make sure you guys leave a comment down below and tell me your WWE hot takes. I'll give this video a like, subscribe to Multi-X Lovers, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.